We got a very attractive offer
Yeah.
to move off to, and we just said no. And we got another offer from the same team, and we said no again. So they kept coming. We were locked in on Ryan Murray. He was one on our list, and that's the guy we wanted to take.
You would have taken those trades in a heartbeat if Murray goes first?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Did you have a deal in place before the draft even started to accept? Should it go?
I had a tentative deal in place. If Murray was gone, then it's never a deal until it's done.
Yeah.
But the framework was there. Yeah.
Did all Nash talk stop when the draft started, or did it continue through the draft?
It did nothing tonight. Nothing tonight.
Hartsburg was his coach, and
He was, yeah.
how much did you? Obviously, you studied Murray before Hartsburg came aboard, but how much did you talk to him in the last week or so just about this kid?
Talked to him briefly on the phone, but we had about an hour lunch, I think, that you saw us at yesterday, and talked a lot about Ryan Murray there. And anybody that's come in contact with Ryan just raves about him, so it wasn't a hard decision at all.
Talk about Ryan being the guy all along. How exciting is it to add that piece to what I would imagine is probably the strongest you felt about the defensive course that you
Yeah, I think it's certainly the strongest point of our team. I think it's crucial to win in the NHL from the back end out. We added a goalie today, so hopefully we're getting a little stronger a little sturdier on the defensive zone and defending. And now we're going to have to address how we score.
Is Bobrovsky a guy you've had your eye on for a while?
Yeah, I've talked to Paul about him for the last probably month. After the season ended, he phoned and said he might be moving him. I said we had some interest, and these things go back and forth. But we got really serious the last probably 3 or 4 days. Especially the goaltending market started to dwindle. Lindback got traded, Harding signed, so the options started to become more and more limited.
Obviously, training camp makes these decisions for you, but does he have a chance? How would you grade his chance to be an NHL player this coming year?
It's hard to say. I think he's got a chance. I think if you talk to people, most of the people that I talked to said Yakupov and Murray were the guys that had the greatest chance to play in the league. But hey, that's going to be decided by him at training camp. It's as simple as that.
Do you see offensive upside with him? Is he a guy you think will generate points in the NHL?
I think he has that potential. Yes, it's not his whole calling card. He can still be a really useful player if he doesn't generate a lot of points, but it can be there. I think that's a little bit of an unknown with him. How much offense is he going to give you in the NHL? I don't think any of the other parts of the game is unknown with Ryan.
Anything that made you even think about the 28th or the 30th pick?
Yeah, we were going right down to the wire. Dean was calling me at 26, 27. I said, well, we got to wait because there were 2 players that we wanted to see if they fell at 28, and then we might take the gamble of hoping they were going to be there at 30 and 31. As it turned out, one of them was gone, so it made the decision easy after a certain time, after a certain pick.
Scott, so many of these defensemen so closely together. What separated Ryan from the guy you got?
Probably pedigree, hockey sense, intangibles, character, leadership. I think they're all good players. They're all good defensemen. It's not something that's you easily decide, but I think it became pretty clear to us.
You've been scouting a long time. Have you ever seen the biggest deeper crop of defensemen? 13 of them.
Yeah, it reminded me of the Doughty, Bogosian, Pietrangelo, Shen draft at the top. I think 6 of the first 8 were defensemen or something like that, if my memory serves me correct. And that's a lot of defensemen, especially the trend recently has been to go after forwards early, so because they tend to play earlier. So this was a unique draft that way.
13 hours till it starts again tomorrow. How much activity do you expect on the 31 pick?
I've already had 2 offers. Yeah.
Considering them?
We'll consider anything, yeah. But I will say there's a player there that we're pretty excited about. So.
Yeah.
How much easier trading for Sergei was it, considering that you had that second round draft pick to give up?
A little bit easier, but I wasn't going to trade 31, I don't think. So having another second makes it a little more stomachable. But this is a player we had to do something about our goaltending. We just could not go in with the same mix. So we're excited about getting Sergei.
How tempting was it to lean forward with the potential of trading Rick Nash? You're going to have a big hole offensively if Nash goes, depending on what you get back, of course. Does that impact your desires at all with that pick? I mean, you were on Murray, I know that.
No. We're going to have to, if that happens, we're going to have to address that. It'd be hard to address it with an early pick. I think everyone thinks Nail Yakupov can play. After that, they're 18 and 19-year-olds. They're not going to come in and score a lot of goals for the most part. We always get surprises, a Jeff Skinner or something like that, but you can't count on that.
What scares you about Yakupov? Why shy away from him?
He's a good player. He's going to be a good player. It's just we thought the fit was better with Ryan Murray, and we just think that he was a better fit for our team.
Did you get his on new trades tonight? Are these on these by in terms of discussions and conversations and people contacting you just in the last few hours?
Lots of calls during the draft about picks, no calls about players.
When did you know Edmonton was going to go Yakupov? Did you know before they took him?
I did.
When did you find out? How?
I don't want to say how I found out. Somebody told me something, but they didn't. They said it in a roundabout way. So.
And it was just how far in advance of the draft was it?
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Since you said trade calls for players died down during the draft, are you still where you were earlier today, where there's nothing close?
Nothing close. We got
Thanks, everybody.
we got Sergei Bobrovsky today.